It all starts with the dollar per square foot and how we value space. For us as a developer, we knew we had to drive smaller units. That's what frees up the dollars to be reinvested back into the tenant experience. Our shared suites in New York, for instance, are less than 700 square feet, 3 bedrooms, or less than 525 square foot, 2 bedrooms. This is where resource furniture becomes absolutely critical for helping us achieve our objectives.
I never thought about the fact that furnishings or furniture could add so much value. We had developed other buildings in the city and had looked at several buildings in Harlem, and what we were seeing is there was an opportunity to create a efficiently laid out micro unit space. So we looked at, well, how do we create a product that services people who are making in the sort of $40,000 to $60,000 a year range? That tenancy and that demographic doesn't really have the money to pay the same freight for a living room, a bedroom, a dining room, where they can only be in one space at one time anyway.
We were originally anticipating rents on the smallest studios of about $115 to $125 a foot, which itself is a commanding premium above what conventional studios and conventional rental units get in the neighborhood. We're seeing those numbers come in closer to about $150, $155 a foot.
So in Harlem, the average rent in the neighborhood that we're in is about $35 a foot. We're achieving over 100% premium to that, a little over $70 a foot, because of the design and working with Resource Furniture to create spaces that really create value for the tenant.
Well, a 200 square foot living space within the unit, at today's land values and cost to build, you might be talking about $700 a square foot to build that living room. So if you have a 200 square foot living room at $700 per square foot to build, it's a $140,000 living room. The ability to get living room functionality into our bedrooms makes that price value equation pretty simple to do.
Having an opportunity early on in the development to sit down and talk to the team at Resource Furniture about everything from layouts, spacing, what walls to put the units on, where to put the light fixtures, where to put the electrical outlets, where we needed to reinforce certain walls so that they could bear, additional weight. All that stuff started early on in the process, and they exceeded our expectations at every turn.
The design collaboration that we've received from the Resource Furniture team has been really second to none. We've always felt at every stage that Resource Furniture is a true partner to us and one of the most critical in our business.
Now that we know that the customer really wants it and is willing to pay a premium for it, and we also know that the maintenance is not anymore, and in fact saves us money oftentimes on the turnover, as well as in terms of repairs, it really becomes very compelling. And we're looking at doing furnished units in our traditional buildings that aren't just micro units.
There's no reason why we shouldn't look at housing as a consumer product category all on its own, not an asset class, where you just push the same old unit into the market, but instead start with the consumer and what the consumer wants and the price points that they're able to afford.